Sometimes.
Sometimes. So you mean there's a lot of things that you keep to yourself, that you don't share. Do you think the basic premise of humanity does the same thing?
Yeah, some people.
And why? Why would you keep things to yourself and share some? Would it be 50-50, or would you keep 70% to yourself and share 30%? Give me the numbers. I'm just throwing them out there arbitrarily, honey.
Well, it depends on the person, I guess.
Okay.
Like some people will give all of it, like share it to other people. Some people will keep it 50-50. Some people won't share any of it. Some people will give it 75%.
Okay. And tell me why do you think, and how do you think a person comes about feeling comfortable enough to share more of who and what they have experienced? And let me stop. Is what you're going to share who you are?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So sometimes you're not who you are.
Yeah. Like I was talking about earlier. Sometimes you're like acting like someone else and you miss out on other stuff.
Okay. And what would be the premise that you would want to, I love this word, I love the way it sounds on the tongue, emulate, imitate. Why would you want to copy somebody else? Why does anybody want to copy what somebody else is doing? Give me the reason for that.
Some people think, like, I guess popular people, they want to copy something that they do. But
why? Tell me, because we don't know why of anything, but give me what an 11-year-old's perspective on that is. Why, if you're at school and let's say that you're not popular. Okay, let's just say that's not true. But let's say it is true for a moment. Get in that frame of mind that you're not popular. And you see this girl, and she has lots of friends that surround her, and she's very popular. And you want to copy what she's doing, right?
Yeah.
So that you can be popular too, right? Yeah. Okay, and what is the generating force that makes you want to copy her? What's underneath it? Like I'm trying to get underneath the word love. What is the underneath motivating force that you want to copy her besides wanting to be popular? Because what do you get from being popular? Boy, I'm throwing a lot of questions out to this Virgo.
Which question do you want me to answer first?
Whichever one I asked you, and I can't tell you what that was.
I can only remember the last one.
Okay.
Well, you'd want to copy someone because you think, or some people think that, like, if you're important and you have friends and stuff, you're cool or something like that. So you might want to copy them to make other people, or to get friends or something like that. Like, you want other people to like you, and you don't want to do something like you've done that explains you, because you've already done that and you don't have any friends. So you'd want to be like, I'm going to do something that Bob does, so I could be popular like Bob, and not something that I would typically do.
Oh, okay. And I heard the word when you were talking, because, and I got to take these words out and show how they all interact. You said this is very important. You know, if you want to be popular, I heard you say the word important. It's important to you to be popular, so in order to do the things and copy the things that the other person was doing, it would have to be a matter of importance to you.
Yeah,
right?
That's what some people think. They think that if you're not popular or you don't have a lot of friends, then you're just like, there's no way to describe you. It's just like
kind of blah.
Blah, like, I don't know what word you would use to describe that.
Well, let's see, because I'm going to get up here, darling, and I'm going to see why you chose the word. Why it's important to be popular, okay? Isn't that a fair question to ask based upon the conversation we've just had, right?
Yeah.
Let's find out why it's important. Well, guess what the first letter is?
9.
9. So you're wanting to gain some kind of recognition, all right, yes?
Yes.
And you're wanting to learn some kind of knowledge that will help you be better than what you think you are, is what you're thinking. All right, let's see, 4, 7, 6. Another 9. 2, 1, 5, 2.
Wait, are these real numbers or are these just numbers that are popping into your mind?
Okay, in this very good question, Virgo. These numbers are assigned to these letters according to the science of numerology.
Oh, so these are like, I could look them up in like a numerology book and they would...
They would be there.
Okay.
Okay? 9, 15, 16. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's hold that in mind right here, and I'm going to get to it. 11, 22, 27, 29. Let me make sure. Let's make sure. 11, 20, 22, 27, 29. And 29 and 16 would be 45. The opposite of
54. Love.
the opposite.
Hate.
Important
Oh.
is the opposite.
Of love.
Important is the opposite of.
Love.
So being important is not important. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, but the reason I said this, honey, because we're talking about the tarot cards that we didn't bring today. In 16 in the tarot, that's the tower. That's what that is. And in the tower, what that does is anytime you get set in your mind in something, things are going to happen in your life to shake you from that. Mm-hmm. Just like you, before you did this number, you thought being important was important. But now you've learned a little bit. You may not have learned. You say, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Paula. It is important to be important. You could still say that. But based upon what you've done your little young self, and this word, love, to be important is the opposite, 4, 5, 5, 4. So being important and being popular probably is going to gain you some experience in trying to be that, but it's not important to be important. Now, what did I just say?
It's not important to be important.
Let's see why. The next thing is a 29. And according to what I have learned in life, whenever you see this 29, you have to change directions.
So instead of being love, you're going to go to hate. Or instead of being important, you're going to go to not being important.
Okay, I can go with that. You are
No, I was asking that question.
No, changing directions. If you're going towards the north,
Go to the left.
you may
Or
go
south.
to the south or to the east or west.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going in life. Okay, getting back to this. It's not important to be important. Now, this is what you're saying based on this love word that you just dissected with numerology. All right? The opposite of 54. Now, important started with the 9. The very 9 that you've used here, the Hermit. Now, the 9, as I said, he comes to earth to experience things. Now, in thinking that it's important to be popular, he's going to have to experience that. But along the road of that experience, what's he going to have to do? Change directions. Because he's going to learn that it's not important to be important. Mm-hmm. But he can't know that until he changes direction, travels that road, and he will change directions many times. Now, along that road of trying to think that being important is important, or being beautiful is important, or being smart is important, he's going to be shaken from that position. Literally shaken from your position while you're in this life. You're going to have a lot of those things. Now, since we broke down the word important, and we're dealing with popular, let's see what that is, okay? 7, 6, it's a 15, but I'm keeping them low. I mean, I'm keeping the single digits right now. 3, 1, 9. The Hermit has been pushed to the end. he's no longer important in trying to find out what's going on inside of you, but he pushed what was inside of you to somebody else by trying to be popular. What did I just say?
He's trying to push it to someone else to be
Right.
popular.
And the hermit, in your particular case, but Virgo's in the whole world, it's this virgin concept. Innocence is what Virgo represents. Innocence and the virgin concept. So anyway, this hermit in the word popular has been pushed to the back. So the idea of learning who you are, really, temporarily has been displaced so that you could be important by being popular. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a 10, make sure, 6, 3, 10, and we've got 2 7s, and guess what 7 is?
What?
Whatever this means to you, it's God's number. So there's 2 7s in this word popular. Mm-hmm. All right? 2 7s. So the emphasis is on going in within you and finding out what is real inside of you and not in being popular. But let's see. 14, 17, 26. What is that number? What is that add up to?
36.
Mm-hmm. 3 and 6.
plus 6.
What is it?
12. Or, sorry. 8.
What is it?
8.
3 and 6.
Oh, 9. I was off.
And what is this number?
45.
And what is it?
45.
4 and 5.
4 and 5 is 9.
And
5 and 4 is 9.
how in the world did all this work out like that, Breanna?
I don't know.
How in the world did we choose 3 different words? Love, because that's what we're breaking down.
Or
That's
4
what
if you count the hermit.
And yes, honey.
4 if you count the hermit.
Right.
1, 2, and then 3, 4.
You took the word love, yes? Mm-hmm. And you got a 9 out of it. You took the word important. What'd you get?
45, and 4 plus 5 is 9.
And we took the word popular.
And we got 36.
And
3 plus 6 equals 9.
so, love, now I'm just basing it on the 9s, okay? I'm just basing it on the Virgo hermit experience of Earth. Which you're a hermit, I'm a hermit, Mitzi's a hermit, everybody's a hermit when they're in the Earth. Because we don't know why we're doing here and we don't know where we're going or how we're going to get there, do we? Mm-mm. We don't have a clue.
No.
All right. But the love, the important, these are words now. 3 totally different random words. And what was the other one? Popular. So, and when I add up all that, well, no, that's 18. I was adding those 2. 3 times 9 is 27. 9. So we cannot get away from that Virgo hermit's experience here on Earth. So to the important thing, just based on what you've said, honey, this is all what you've said in this hour. The important thing while we're on this journey is to learn how to be popular through
love.
Yes. And love, let me see, let me just go back to your word. Love incorporates being shaken all the time, having what some people would interpret as bad experiences happening to them. Okay? And changing directions. Let's just say, for example, well, going back to you being 11 years old, I guess you're interested in guys, boys now? All right, well, let's just say you're going to be, this would be funny to you, but I can't think of another name right now. You're going to be interested in Ralph. All right? For whatever reason, you are interested in Ralph. Now, on that road, that Virgo hermit's experience in getting to know Ralph, you are going to certainly want to be popular to him, right? You're going to want for him to think that there's something about you that's special. I mean, that's just natural. I mean, that's a good term for popular, right?
Yeah.
You think popular girls are, okay, and you want him to think that you're important.
Yeah.
Yes? And then, whether at 11 or 12 or 15 or 35, you're going to be engaging in this energy called love. Yes? Now, on that particular road, that journey, where it seems like it's so wonderful, like trying to be popular, she's got all these friends and everything. On that road, in the road, on the road, through the road of love, you are going to have to experience the tower and changing directions. Because if you were just stuck, you like that word? Let's see about stuck. If you were just stuck, you got in one place and you said, this is the way it is and it's going to be like this forever and ever. You know, I'm happy. This is how I want my life to be.
Yeah.
Okay, you got stuck there. Stuck. But tomorrow morning when you woke up, there was feelings that were starting to stir in you, and you didn't really feel that way, but you wanted to keep it. You had to keep it. What did I just say before I go on?
That if you were getting stuck in a place and then your feelings started mixing and you didn't want to
be that way anymore.
So
it's going to cause you double trouble. But anyway, let's see.
Want to change directions.
That's right. That is so right, honey. Okay, let's see what this word is. 3, 3, 3 and 3, and that's a 6, 17, 20. Now, you don't know this. You have no way of knowing this, but I've used on the show before, 20 is the aspect of the father, mother, child.
And you love your mom and your dad.
Yes, you do, honey. But it's, in this particular case, what I'm talking about is the father, mother, child, God within you. Okay? Stuck. How in the